Kendra, and I want to talk about the Boys and Girls Club. Okay, these are dark chocolate bars from Family Dollar. They're $1 a piece, and I got quite a few. Get some all through the month. They are really good and delicious. And the reason why I'm talking about it because I noticed that they need help selling the Boys and Girls Club. Okay, because school is coming back to school. You got the backpacks. You got shopping, and it's so exciting for the youth of today. Because I remember I used to love going shopping all day and love going to the beauty powder and just love back to school because you get all new clothes, you get all new lunch boxes. Don't forget they need lunch boxes, they need book bags, okay? The good kind, not the cheap old kind, but the good kind. Okay. I remember I used to have Dora the Explorer and the Flintstones and all that stuff. So it's very important for the kids, the Boys and Girls Club Scouts. Okay, they're $1, as you can see here. And it's very important because I remember when I was in school, we used to have all sorts of things and stuff, but my parents used to have to take me and my aunt stuff used to have to buy our back to school clothes, and it was so much fun. And not I had regular clothes, but the joy out of it was going to get the new clothes because I couldn't wear the new clothes. I used to sneak to wear the new clothes because we used to have to wear those uniforms. And we used to have to wear the uniforms and stand in line. Oh, I hated it back then. But now I can appreciate it because I'm grown. But we used to wear the pleated skirts and stuff like that. And I used to hate wearing. Only thing I liked about it was the Mary Jane shoes. You know. But I still got a chance to shop even though I wear a uniform. You know. So it was a good excuse to, shopping and fashion and stuff like that. So it's very important for the youth today. And also the Barbie doll heads and stuff. That's how I learned how to braid off the Barbie doll heads. The Barbie doll heads, they had the comb and everything. So that stuff was very, very good for me. And it's very important for them to have self esteem and love themselves. When they feel good, they look good. When you look good, you feel good. Goes two ways. So this is Kendra. And these is my tips, and this is my channel. Hello. Now to the second. Bam, bam, bam. Look what I got here. Look at this. Well, look at here. Okay. This is the second review of the third review. This is the third. The first one that I like, as far as my showers in the summer, you can only use this in the summer. That's why I call it summer showers. This Miami Glow Up. The first one was the Diamond Glow. I love the Diamond Glow. They out of that. Apparently, everybody else do too. But the Diamond Glow is the best one. So this is the Miami Glow. And the blue Cuban one, I showed you the blue one. I think that's 2. Yeah, that's 2. The blue Cuban is really good. I really like the blue Cuban. Yeah. I don't know. I just been getting to a lot of these summer like little products. It's just for the summertime. One season only, which is fine. I like it that way. That way I can have the full experience. You know, you want to have a full experience of anything you're doing. You want to experience it and have joy. Okay, moving on. Okay. Now, another thing in the summertime that I use that I have, that I must have, that helps me through the summer because seasons change. And I have to have the lace panties. You got to have those because when it's hot, you don't want to have anything that's going to irritate your skin. So I use cornstarch powder, you know, cashmere powder, cornstarch powder, stuff like that. So that's a very important tip. I don't know if other women use it, but I've been using it for years, and it helps. And the lace panties, that helps a lot. Okay, okay. And another thing that I have, you guys, that I have, that I enjoy, that's really, really comfortable. You got to have cool material. I learned that very young. My aunt, we were all into fashion, modeling, and ballet, and all that. I grew up, with that because my aunt's mom. Everybody, if you was a woman, you was either a model, ballet, or whatever. Anyways, this ain't about me. So I learned good material at the age of 7 and 8 because you want a good material because if you get it's gonna hold up for a lifetime. Mm, It's so soft and it feels so good. But if you get a cheap material, might as well throw it away because it's not gonna you can't use it and it's not gonna last. You want quality. Just think you always want quality. Even if the price is a little low, you want to test it out and make sure it's quality. Okay. Da, da, da. I'm moving my hand. I got everything in the way, child. Now, I'm going to use one of these colors. This is sherbet. That's sherbet. Oh, that's pretty. Shit, I didn't know it was that damn pretty. This is sherbet. Sherbet is kind of good, huh? Let me a sherbet, honey. For the little girlies out here. That's why it's so important to support the boys and girls clubs because the little girlies, they can have like little makeups and, you know, little things that you always want to make sure this corner in here get a good, see, pigmented inside of here. That's very important. And then here, Bear With Me is really pretty. But I don't think I want to use it. Okay. So that's that. Let's see. This is Petals. That's Petals. I always want to make sure you have like get in the crease of your eye, and have another brush like a thin layer eyeliner brush, and you wanna let me see, dab the corners like that. You wanna dab in the little corners. So you wanna get that little corner. Wanna get the corners. Get those corners, child. See there? Get in that corner. In the corner. You want to have a little bit, but you want to always clean it up. Anyway, that's enough, guys. I actually hate doing this because it be so hot and it just makes everything so miserable. And plus, I don't want a lot of makeup on. And another thing, what is going on with this thing? Here's my summer shoe. Bam, bam, bam. My summer shoe. Gotta have a flat, of course. Of course, of course, of course. You gotta have a flat. Bam! Ain't that so cute? That is so cute. You want something that's light. And my toes are pink, so. And you know what? I had a problem because when I went to this nail shop, they said they give you experience, but they do not wax feet. And I don't understand. If you guys want to charge all these high prices, how come you don't wax feet? So when you walk around, you won't mess up your pedicure. I learned that at a very young age, from my aunt and my aunts and stuff. You want to get your foot waxed, but no, nobody don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to just make my own. You want to wax the bottom of your feet. You paying that kind of quality money? you better make damn sure that it stays intact. Well, that's Kendra's tips. That's Kendra's tips. And anybody who watched my video, you the best. I love you. Yeah, you. You ever watch my video?